Turkey said, I want to make Inoue against Bam. And I said, sign us up. So obviously, look, there's no contracts, nothing like that. But who else is he going to fight? Like, unless he moves to 126. And even if he moves to 126, who's he going to fight? Like, you've got, if Usyk retires or gets out of the way, you've got number one against number two, pound for pound, fighting each other. It's a massive fight, and it's an amazing fight. And I believe Bam wins, I really do.
Big fight, the biggest fight between Japan and Mexico.
So that'll be Mexicans and Mexican Americans. Of course, there's many great ones.
Yeah, against Japan. The top from both sides.
I don't think that's ever been done before.
This is the real season. Then
but yeah, I've been getting a lot of calls. Yes, I've been hearing a lot of they already said early next year. At first it was supposed to be February, now it's January, whatever. I don't,
I'm with Malik, Max. I think this is much closer to a 55-45 fight, maybe in favor of Inoue. Look, Inoue is a future Hall of Famer, first ballot. He's an all-time great, so he deserves that respect.
The big one for me would probably be Inoue against Bam Rodriguez. That's tough. That's the one I want to watch.
Yeah. That's a boxing IQ at its
That's
peak.
like Pacquiao and Mayweather. Like, if they would have fought in their prime.
Yeah.
You get me? They never did. It was not in the prime. They could still make the fight happen, but it was not in the prime. Right now, Inoue against Bam Rodriguez, brother. Man, I'll pay top dollar. I'll fly to Japan, wherever I want.
Talk around a potential super fight between Naoya Inoue and Bam Rodriguez has continued to build, with both fighters expressing strong interest as the matchup moves closer to reality. And Bam Rodriguez leaves no doubt about his interest in facing Naoya Inoue, making it clear he would accept the fight immediately if offered.
You and Naoya Inoue, you have a big fight coming up. He has a very big fight coming up early next month. You want to go back down, obviously, fulfill undisputed, but what would happen if that fight came on the table?
I'm ready whenever. That fight's been brought up just as much as Chocolatito fight back then, so if that fight was presented to me right now, I'd definitely go ahead and take it.
Robert Garcia has revealed a potential timeline for the long-awaited Naoya Inoue versus Bam Rodriguez super fight, creating major excitement across the boxing world. And with fans pushing for the matchup for years, the possibility of it finally happening has quickly gained attention.
Too far of a stretch to see Bam go up against Inoue. I know there's been talk of that, and I know Bam did a few interviews where he mentioned that, he could see himself facing Inoue.
with Inoue and Bam, they both started at 108. They both, it's just that Inoue's a little bit older. He's matured a little bit more body-wise and everything. That's why he's fighting at 122. Not because he's a lot bigger than Bam. I think we're maybe 2-3 years from maybe if Inoue is still, if he's still fighting and if he's still around there, maybe even at 126. In the near future, they are.
In the near future, they are not far, and many around boxing believe Bam Rodriguez could eventually become the same kind of dominant force Naoya Inoue has been across multiple divisions, as analysts are already building toward a future Tokyo Dome super fight built around Rodriguez's skill against Inoue's power.
I think it's a problem for anybody. Not just Inoue, just like Inoue is a problem for everybody. I think Bam could be the same problem in the next 2 or 3 years for anybody.
Oh man, it's like power versus skill and technique and footwork. Like, oh man, that is a dream fight, and that's a fight that fills up a Tokyo Dome, especially in Japan.
I think we'll see it in the future. Honestly, I do believe so. I think 2 or 3 years from now, we'll get that fight.
Oh man, that I want to be there for that fight. Definitely, that is a dream.
Robert Garcia emphasized that facing Inoue required discipline and careful decision-making, highlighting Inoue's elite-level power and pace, and noting that mistakes would carry severe consequences, saying fighting someone like Inoue is not easy. You have to be smart and careful with the chances you take, because there is plenty of power coming back at you. We would have to fight smart against Inoue too. Bam is not a big-time brawler like Junto, but he stays busy and active and throws a lot of punches, and we have to take advantage of that. Bam Rodriguez continues to make his intentions clear regarding a future fight with Naoya Inoue, repeatedly insisting the matchup is only a matter of time. And even with the danger of jumping 2 weight classes to face a naturally bigger fighter at 122, he has shown no hesitation whenever the fight is brought up.
LL Sheik recently met with Naoya Inoue. If an Inoue fight was offered to you next at 122 pounds, would you take it?
I mean, that's something we gotta discuss with the team. You know, it's a risky fight to take just because I'm moving up 2 weight classes against a natural 122 pounder. So, I mean, we would have to talk about that.
That's another legend that you would want to fight though in the future. Is Inoue, you think, a fight that could happen?
Yeah, of course. Down the line, I've said it plenty of interviews. It's just a matter of time before.
However, Chris Algieri has broken down the physical and logistical challenges behind the fight, pointing directly to the weight gap between the two champions, noting that Rodriguez is still in the early stages of moving through divisions, while Inoue is already a naturally large and fully established champion at 122.
I don't know, man. For Inoue, 26 is waiting. Featherweight is waiting. But there is that one fight with Bam Rodriguez. They talked about it at length in the lead up to this fight. Well, could Inoue just keep going with these super fights and welcome Bam Rodriguez to 122 pounds for what would be a massive commercial fight?
Well, Bam is just moving up to 118 now. So then he's got to get another weight class up to 22 to take on Naoya Inoue, who is seems to be growing out of the weight class. I know he didn't look bigger than Nakatani, but Nakatani is just younger and he has the build. But you know, the commentators are alluding to it. It's like is he looks a little tight at the weight, meaning he's holding you know the weight, and maybe it's been a while and he has talked about moving up. I do know some guys that were in camp with Inoue, and they said he's huge. Like he walks around big, lean or whatever, but he's a.
At 122 pounds from there, Algieri also explained that Inoue ultimately holds control over the timing and possibility of the fight, and he added that Rodriguez has already made his position clear, stating he would accept the matchup immediately without hesitation. For
Bam to get done with this fight, hopefully wins this fight, and then immediately move up and go right into that fight? Or are you talking he's got to wait for 2 more fights? You know, how fast can Bam get move up? That's really the question, whether this fight's going to happen or not. But really, Inoue's in the driver's seat. Whatever he wants to do is what happens. If he wants to hang out for Bam, Bam 100% will take the fight.
Meanwhile, Jose and Nacho Salcido pushed back against the idea that Inoue is untouchable, arguing that Rodriguez has the skill set to seriously challenge him. And they emphasized his ability to break down elite opposition while suggesting his durability could play a major role against Inoue's knockout power.
I think Bam can take him.
Really? Why?
Because they both are small guys.
Yes.
You know, Inoue is not a big guy. He's not a giant. He's a tiny guy.
Yeah, we've seen him here.
Yeah, with power, with a lot of skills. But Bam has a lot of skills too.
He's a different animal.
Whoever he has faced, they look amateur against him. It doesn't matter who it is.
And he beat the legends.
And he can take a punch.
Eddie Hearn has also backed Rodriguez strongly, labeling him as a future pound-for-pound standout and suggesting his best years are still ahead despite him already becoming a champion across multiple divisions.
Bam Rodriguez is a future pound-for-pound #1 of the sport. This guy has so many levels to get to. He's still such a young man. He's already a multi-weight world champion. We want him to unify the division at Superfly. I believe he's going to go on and win world championships at Bantam, at Super Bantam.
I believe he is going to go on and win world championships at Flyweight and at Super Bantamweight, because this kid has it all. Max Kellerman described the potential clash as a high-level stylistic meeting between 2 elite fighters, praising Rodriguez's timing, combinations, and rhythm changes, while also warning that Inoue's size, reach, and explosive power could quickly shift the fight in close exchanges.
Himself at 118 pounds and 122 pounds before we can say, okay, maybe he can beat the monster.
Fight at a catch weight of 120 something pounds.
Exactly. But I will say this, fighting in the weight classes that he has occupied, flyweight and junior bantamweight, where he's Ring Magazine unified champion, he looks perfect. He's a complete fighter. Yep. You see the talent, the natural ability, you see the technique, which is textbook.
The feet.
You see some athleticism. Now he's not dynamic, explosive like Inoue, okay?
He doesn't hit as hard, you're saying.
He's fluid.
Yeah.
He's smooth with it. And it's not just the hands, it's the feet.
Yes.
And the timing is important.
He has everything. But on the other hand, Sean Porter gave the edge to Inoue, pointing to his experience, physical strength, and consistency at the elite level. And while he acknowledged Rodriguez's speed and technical ability, he suggested that the physical and stylistic differences could ultimately decide the outcome.
Here, I think that gap in that weight actually does matter. I think that gap in that weight, Inoue being slightly older, more experienced and things like that, I am inclined to favor Inoue in this fight, even though I haven't seen as much Inoue as I've seen Bam. But the reason why I favor is because the age gap, the size gap. That's big for the look.
Sean Porter also further broke down the matchup, emphasizing how both fighters bring contrasting strengths into the ring, as he highlighted Inoue's experience and physicality while also recognizing Rodriguez's speed and technical control, framing the fight as compelling because of that exact contrast. And Inoue is a monster.
A monster. He's a monster. So I think that Inoue would be the favorite, and on the betting odds and the blah 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 blah. And it's a hell of a fight, but I just feel like there's a gap there. There's a gap there that I don't like.
And just meet at 122. Just Bam comes up.
Bam will be coming because I think Bam settled at 114.
Yeah, he 114.
Yeah.
I'm saying, if they do fight.
Oh yeah. You got to meet at 122. Yeah.
Darren Ennis has also spoken highly of Rodriguez, describing him as a skilled and intelligent fighter with excellent movement and ring IQ. And he believes Rodriguez's style could present real challenges for Inoue if the matchup ever materializes, as one of my some dream fights that I had.
Fights that I have, right? Bam Rodriguez versus Inoue to me is one of the best fights in boxing. I think Bam is he's one of my favorite fighters. But obviously he got to go up and wait a little bit to fight Inoue. How does that fight play out?
I don't know. Bam super nice. I ain't even gonna lie. I like Bam. You
think he can beat Inoue?
I think so. I think he's smart enough, technically sound, got good movement, and he's southpaw. So I think.
Meanwhile, Abner Mares has shown strong excitement for the potential clash, calling it a true elite level showdown worthy of boxing history. And he also praised both fighters' durability and skill, while noting Rodriguez may need a more cautious range-based approach against Inoue's power.
Probably be Inoue against Bam Rodriguez. That's tough. That's the one I want to watch.
Yeah. That's a boxing IQ at its
That's
peak.
like Pacquiao and Mayweather. Like if they would have fought in their prime, you get me? They never did. It was not in the prime. They could still make the fight happen, but it was not in the prime. Right now, Inoue against Bam Rodriguez, brother. Man, I'll pay top dollar. I'll fly to Japan.
As noted, both fighters can take punishment, pointing to Bam Rodriguez's knockdown and recovery in his last fight. And he respected Naoya Inoue's power while praising Rodriguez's speed and sharpness, expecting Bam to fight more cautiously from range and look to counter mistakes.
We've seen that both fighters could take shots. Obviously, we've seen Bam been knocked down in the last fight. But I see there's power on Inoue's side. There's also speed power with Bam. But you're right. I feel like Bam is more of a IQ fighter, a fighter that fights from the outside, will wait for you to make mistakes. So I think that's going to be the key. If Inoue makes a
However, Radio Raheem raised concerns about the weight difference, suggesting it could create an uneven playing field. And he also questioned whether the timing makes sense, pointing out that both fighters may currently be on different developmental paths.
I don't want to see this fight. He's too small. He's going to get washed by Inoue, and it will be devastating to watch because it's a fight that shouldn't even be happening. And yes, I know all this like climbing weight divisions, jumping weight divisions, Crawford, all this, like it's all happening. His Excellency is already trying to puppet string this shit. No, man. No, it's not right. We're not that thirsty. There's enough high-level boxing for this to happen. Let Inoue get older and somehow at some point, hopefully weaker. Let maybe Bam, if it's gonna happen at some point, naturally get bigger if this fight were to ever happen, which I don't ever need to see it. Bam is in his own lane, bro. He's in literally his own weight class, which he just elevated. Like, this is a fight that they're forcing to happen, and it ain't a fight that.
Radio Raheem also questioned the timing of a potential clash, suggesting both fighters are currently on different developmental paths, and he pointed to the gap in experience and proven elite-level consistency, arguing it could make the matchup uneven at this stage.
Not only is this not a right fight, it's not a right fight at this time. Something has to change. Bam Rodriguez today should not go in there with the Inoue we saw.
On the other hand, trainer Andy Rozier highlighted the massive fan interest around the fight, while praising Rodriguez's development under Robert Garcia. And he also suggested Rodriguez may need more time at the weight before taking on such a dangerous challenge, given Inoue's relentless pressure and explosive style.
And Bam.
Right.
It seems like the fight, man.
Everyone is waiting for that fight. I think that Robert's did a fantastic job with Bam also. I mean, really. With his whole team, to tell you the truth. Fantastic. I think that's going to be a good fight. I'd like to see Bam acclimate to a new weight class first instead of jumping right into that fire, because that is real fire there. I mean, you going up, that's some real smoke out of that Japanese. Well, he's a kamikaze. He's going in with guns ablazing. He's gonna cause a Hiroshima up in that ring.
He added that the early rounds could be competitive, but Inoue's size and physical control would likely become more dominant as the fight progresses. And he also noted that Rodriguez could keep things closer if he fully adapts to the higher weight and performs at his peak, which is a tough one.
Inoue.
Do you think it's a very, very competitive fight and Inoue just pulls away at the end? Does Inoue stop him? How does it kind of look in your eyes now?
I think it's going to be competitive early, unless he gets in there, Bam gets in there Inoue's actual size and his ability to control that weight is just too much for him. But if Bam can, scale to that next weight class and give us more than what we thought, it'd be a very...
On the other side, Showbiz has backed Rodriguez to win, pointing to his consistency, composure, and overall technical growth across multiple levels of competition.
Wait, I actually got Bam. You want to know why? Bam, no matter the level of opposition, hasn't looked beatable. But Inoue has looked beatable.
Seen spooked by the punching power.
I know Inoue is perfect.
It's really predicated off that amazing quick first step.
But Bam is more perfect. Big fan. I got Bam beaten. Sounds diabolical, but I got him beaten. I'm telling you that shit. Listen, I bet you in that fight, the only situation that Inoue would know what to do over Bam is how to respond after.
Finally, the discussion around the matchup also highlights Inoue's massive global profile, particularly in Japan, where a fight of this magnitude would generate far greater attention than in the United States. And while Rodriguez's reputation continues to grow internationally, Inoue remains the clear headliner with a bout carrying major commercial and cultural significance in the Japanese boxing scene. And y'all know I love me some Jesse Bam Bam Rodriguez.
Jesse Bam Bam Rodriguez. Y'all know I think Monster ain't no monster to Bam Bam. He just Naoya. Y'all know that. But I'm going to tell y'all right now. Monster Inoue is the man. He's the superstar. He is a much bigger name in Japan. That fight is much bigger in Japan than it is here in America. Jesse Bam Rodriguez is not the name over here. That Monster is over there. So y'all know where I'm at with it. Bam. You gotta get on your Road Warrior shit. You gotta get on your Animal and Hawk shit. You gotta get on your Legion of Doom shit, bro. You gotta take your ass over there to Japan and go whoop Naoya ass, man. I ain't got no problem. Monster Inoue says the demand for me to fight Jesse Bam Rodriguez is he gotta bring his ass to Japan. I'm not batting an eye at it. Number one, because I believe in Jesse Bam Rodriguez. Number two, Monster the A-side.
Overall, the Inoue versus Bam Rodriguez discussion has moved from fantasy to real possibility, and questions around weight and timing still remain, but the interest is stronger than ever. So if it gets made, it would be one of boxing's biggest modern matchups.